Welcome back to On the Daily. In today's episode, I am relaunching The Reckoning. Now, The Reckoning is my highest selling course of all time, and it's truly the story that people tell when people ask them, like, what's changed for you? Something's different. The Reckoning is the story they tell. It is time for a reckoning, and I think every single person is ready to become the wealthiest, happiest, and most peaceful version of themselves. I know you are, and this course is really designed to help you get there just a little bit faster. And so in this episode, I'm going to be telling you all about this life-changing program, and you get to figure out if it's something that is meant for you or not. The Reckoning begins January 1st. Hey friend, welcome to On the Daily. I'm your host, Danielle McCleary, and I am a quantum business coach. I'm the host of this podcast. I'm a multi-six-figure entrepreneur, co-founder and president of Hype You Media, and CEO of Danielle on the Daily Coaching. What I'm really interested in is helping you live a life and have a business that is a full body yes. So through all of my education and all of my experience, I'm bringing you 2 episodes a week where I will guide you and give you the tools necessary to scale a massive, sustainable, and sexy business using your intuition, wealth energetics, and human design. What we can call it is business biohacking. So if you're down for that, then I say let's frickin' go. I'm so glad you're here. The Reckoning is back. And as you know, the Black Friday sale has started. It started yesterday on the 20th. You can go to daniellemccleary.com/Black Friday to see all of the things that we're offering. We're talking $89 masterclasses. We're talking extended payment plans for my mastermind. We are talking The Reckoning as a very low pre-sale price. And all of these things are available for 1 week. So if after this episode, you're like, I need to be in The Reckoning, the best way to do that is to purchase a masterclass for $89. And then you're going to be asked if you want to upgrade, and you will get 50% off of the full price of The Reckoning. It's amazing. It starts in January. It will be delivered weekly. It's the most amazing program ever. So daniellemccleary.com/Black Friday to see all of the deals that we are offering, as well as get in on this early bird pricing for The Reckoning. All right, let's get into this episode and I'll tell you all about it. So a year ago, when I first launched this program, I had just moved in. It was about a year ago. It was about 10 months ago. At the end of January, when I launched this program for the first time, I was freshly moved into my brand new house, and it was winter and it was cold. And I remember I put my son to bed for the first time in my new house that I built from the ground up with custom everything. And it just felt so safe. And this house feels so warm. And a year later, this house still feels so warm. But I remember I was putting my son to bed for the first time in this house. And I remember thinking how proud I was of myself that I had finally returned home to me, that I had finally stopped looking outside of myself for the answers and really just trusted myself in such a profound way. And, I shared a lot about that experience of buying this house on social, on the podcast. I shared a lot about it. And so many people were asking me, how did you do it? Saying, I'm so inspired by you. I wish I could feel like that. And it dawned on me that so many people in this world, right? Our human consciousness is expanding. It is growing. It is evolving. And so many people are ready for that next version of themselves, whatever it be, the wealthier version, the happier version, the more peaceful version, the version of themselves that makes decisions from a calm, grounded place with all 10 toes to the earth. Moving away from the impulsive, the reactive, the 0 to 100 fight or flight feeling in our body, the moving away from looking outside of ourselves for all the answers, believing that what somebody else has, we are unable to achieve. We're moving away from that. And I feel this like collective shift, and it definitely has been growing over the last year. I mean, it was like this a year ago. So now it's like even more profound, and so many people have taken the jump and so many people have not. So many people are still looking at social media and they're still watching all these people that they follow thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for them, or being really fucking triggered by them, thinking like that could never be me because of X, Y, and Z. And it's all just stories that we tell ourselves. It's all just these stories that are not true and we've convinced ourselves of, which is so problematic. And that is why I created this course, because I really do believe that we are ready. We're ready for a reckoning. We're ready for our intuition to lead us. We are ready for the opportunity to move from our intuition, to move from a responsive, grounded place, to make decisions solidly, to welcome luxury and wealth into our life as a standard, to be the main character of our own story. We are all ready for that. Whether or not you take the jump, that's up to you. But this life is possible for everyone. You know, over the last year of living in this house, traveling all the time, buying whatever we want when we want it, being able to just be as a family, me not having to go into work. This was really like the first year that I went like 100% into my business. Like up until this point, like I'd always had SoulCycle, or I was with a network marketing business and like all these things. And this was really the first time I like just went all in and I just trusted myself. And I remember that a year ago when I'm putting my son to bed, I remember thinking, I will never not be okay, because energetically I have a new standard that I am unavailable, and I'm unavailable for anything else. And that is really what the reckoning is going to do. The reckoning is a course that teaches you how to come home to yourself. And I teach you that by sharing exactly how I did it. Exactly how I went from searching outside of myself for all the answers, grinding and hustling and making these reactive decisions from a place of, I make big decisions and I just move and fire levitating across a field, moving from that 0 to 100 with nothing in between energy to, I am calm. I prioritize my peace. I prioritize the freedom for myself and my family. I prioritize joy. I prioritize convenience and luxury. That transition all started by the decision to come home to myself, to trust my intuition, to trust my inner voice, to trust who I am at my core. And so in the reckoning, I give you all of these steps. It's almost like a blueprint to come home to yourself. And this is not a business course. This is actually probably why I love this course so much, because out of any of my courses, this is not a business course. It can be, and it will affect your business. It's also going to affect your relationships. It's going to affect the way you see yourself. It's going to affect the way that you interact with friends. This is going to change everything. And that is why I love this course so much, because so many people I work with are truly, in the entrepreneur space, the entrepreneurial space. And the reckoning is a space for anyone who says to themselves at night, I am so ready. I wish that something could just tell me it's the right time. Like the people that are waiting for a sign, the people that just get so excited by seeing people live their best life and wondering if it's ever going to be their turn. That is who I love to work with in this program. And so many people have gone through this program and they have made massive upgrades in their life. Like we're talking divorce, which honestly, if you're with somebody who's not meant for you and you make the choice to walk away, that's amazing. So we've had people start relationships. We've had people leave toxic relationships. We've had people ask for a raise at work. We've had people start their business finally. We've had people heal deep, deep trauma with their family, with themselves, change their diet, be able to, change their body to more the way that they want it to look. Like so many different things have happened through this program. And that is why I love it so much. And, ultimately it's all about aligning with a frequency of abundance and letting your intuition guide you there. And the thing that a lot of people don't realize is that is not something you have to earn, right? That high frequency of love and abundance and where wealth exists and where gratitude exists, that is the standard. That's actually the way that we were always meant to be. We have just over time evolved into becoming energetic matches for lower frequencies because of our inability to follow our intuition, to listen to ourselves, to tap back into that voice inside of you telling you where to go. And last year when I launched The Reckoning, so many people joined that course and so many people had the biggest revelations. And so we're doing it again, and it starts January 1st. Presale is open. You can literally have an opportunity to get it for half off. This program is over $1,000. Normally, you literally can get it for 50% off right now through next Monday. And we will start in January, and I'm changing the format of it a little bit. So even if like you didn't do it the first time, you'll get all past versions of The Reckoning. So every new live launch we do, every new version you're going to get, because this program is also an evolving program. As I learn more, as I discover more, you will get those upgrades and those downloads in each new version of this program. So this program, although it is the same idea as the first round, it will be totally different. And it will be delivered as like a secret podcast episode that you're going to get each week that you can listen to in your car. You can listen to it at home. You can listen to it anywhere you want, and you can have it on repeat. And essentially, we are coming home to ourselves. We are learning to have discernment in what is for us and what is not for us. We are talking about investing in ourselves in a way that sparks and cultivates growth instead of making hasty investment decisions or, making hasty life choices that give you, instant gratification in the form of an adrenaline rush. And then later you fall off the wheel again. Like that is not the point of The Reckoning. The point of The Reckoning is to solve these things once and for all so that you get to become a new version of yourself that is energetically unavailable for a version that you used to be. It is the wealthiest version of you. The Reckoning is the happiest version of you. If you close your eyes and you think of the wealthiest, happiest, freest, most peaceful version of you, who do you see? Because that is what The Reckoning is going to teach you to do. It's going to teach you how to remove all of those blocks that right now you feel like are in your way, right? On the other side of what right now you are perceiving to be your breaking point is your greatest achievement. It is your greatest gift. It is your greatest evolution. And all you have to do is be willing to heal these wounds, to close these loops, to block off these patterns that you've been stuck in. And that is what we do in The Reckoning. I love this program. I'm so excited about teaching this program again. I'm so excited about all of the things that are to come with this program. And I want you in there with me. So again, DanielleMcCleary.com/Black Friday. You will see The Reckoning in there. Get in there while it is half off. You will not regret this because it is literally the story you will tell when people ask, what changed? I hope if you are in America and you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you protect your energy against whoever it is that you're going to be with so that you can maintain a sense of peace and calm in your central nervous system. And I hope after all of the craziness of having family over and the excitement and the energy output, I hope you give yourself time to rest and recharge and pour back into you. And I will see you on Friday with another episode. Love you.